Okay, in this video I just wanted to talk about something to consider when using ChatGPT, and specifically it's the free version of ChatGPT. So I know a lot of people that use this and they use it to get ideas or collate articles, or they try and sort of ask it questions about current things, and it can be really good for certain things. It's got a lot of purposes that it's good for, but one thing that the free version of ChatGPT can't really do is put together things with current information, and the reason for that is because the data set hasn't been updated since January 2022. So you could just write in how up to date is ChatGPT, and then it will say to you, as an AI model, I'm constantly learning, but the last training cutoff was January 2022. So, as of this video, we're in March 2024. So that's 2 years ago. So there's a lot of kind of data sort of gap there. So if you're asking it things like, it could be like development questions, or how to do things in a specific way. The thing is, because the data is 2 years old now, the things you're asking it might be giving you answers that actually could be done in a better way now. So it's not fantastic for everything, like it's not going to give you, obvious things. So like if you ask it, what's the best selling mirrorless camera, for example, it will tell you that, it's not been updated since then. So it can't do things like that. And that's, it's very transparent in that way. But if you ask it things like maybe what's the best accounting software, then this one, it doesn't consider newer accounting software. It just reels off the ones that were around in 2022 and before. So, there's a bit of a discrepancy there depending on what you ask it. And, I'm not trying to knock ChatGPT. This is obviously just a free version, and, you're essentially the product in this sense. You've got this tool to use, but they're essentially using everything you write in to train the AI model. So if you actually want kind of up-to-date data and everything, obviously you just come down and you'll have to upgrade. So you can see it's if you want to use the actual the premium personal version of it, it's $20 a month. And if you use ChatGPT a lot, and you use the if you're going to use things like DALL-E and just all the extra parts of it, then it's probably actually worth kind of doing. But it's just one of those things to kind of say, if you are going to use it in the free version, just consider that it's like some things work really well as a ChatGPT search, and other things are probably best just to search into a browser, because they're actually going to give you up-to-date information. And the thing to consider, if you're asking questions about fields that are rapidly evolving, so anything in kind of digital development, anything along those lines, the odds are it could be giving you answers that are pretty out of date now, because 2 years is a long time in those kind of fields. So like I say, just kind of consider that, because like I say, I know a lot of people that kind of use ChatGPT and they have no knowledge of this actually not being updated all the time. They just sort of assume that it's the same as using the search engine and everything's going to be up to date, where obviously it's not. So it's just something to kind of bear in mind. And if you want to use it in that way, then the best thing to do is to upgrade to the paid version of it, and then you're going to have real-time data in there, sort of fully up to date. So hopefully that's been helpful. If it has, give the video a like. If you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe.